What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. Why is I can't let my head is missing? Okay, I must got this recliner really high. What's up, everybody? Now, I wanted to cover this episode or these topics in this episode yesterday, but tired. But nevertheless, we worked 8 hours, and I said, hey, we're going to dissect and talk about it today. Don't forget that we'll be in Vegas. Okay, we'll be in Vegas the last weekend in April of next year. So I am excited for that. It will be myself, and I will be joining Couture. She will be there as well. And then also we have Katie Talk 101 will be there as well. So that'll be April 26, 27, 28. We'll be staying at the Palace Station Hotel. So all the locals that are coming can park and party with us, and we can have a good time. And when y'all come on the room, make sure y'all like the video. Now, this video, we may say some stuff that may not like it, but we're going to say it because we was holding this in for these last couple of days. Now, we're going to get right into this video. Now, we have to talk about, in our first segment here, Pink Friday. Everybody was talking about Pink Friday 2. And so I appreciate listening to it more. Overall, it was a great project. Now, I don't believe she sold 280-some thousand copies. I personally believe she rigged the system, and let me tell you why. Having those pre-release, then changing a date twice, then posting multiple remixes. I don't think a queen should do that. A queen should have a date, stick to the date, and sell. But when you looked at the pure sales, it was not 250,000 pure sales. This was mostly with streaming, which Nicki Minaj will not get a dime, hardly nothing from the album because she don't own her masters, okay? Now, I like Pink Friday too, but you're not getting a dime for it. So now she's going to have to slave on that stage with that construction equipment, but that she called herself having, and she's going to have to slave on that stage. Her husband's not going to be able to be around teenagers because he's a whole SO. So it's a lot that she's going to have to deal with, and that's why she's going on tour to make money. She doesn't make her money from selling albums. She just don't. She makes her money for selling merchandise and all of that because she's on a 360 deal, and she have to do that because the label get majority of her album sales, majority of her merchandise. You taking out a loan for them to promote Pink Friday 2, and you're pretty much in the hole. And how she's surviving is on those other deals, the perfume and all this other stuff, where she going to China and they making it, manufacturing in another country, and she's selling it maybe about $80-$90, and they didn't made that liquid out in a sweatshop in south side of China for about $3, So that's how they go. If you Google right now where she creates her product, it's in another country and overseas, right? She's not creating jobs for you barbs here in America. She's not creating jobs for you to survive in America. Those jobs are overseas, and she's selling you a product that's pretty much a third, fourth grade product that you can pretty much go to China and get it for like $2. So let's just keep that all the way real, okay? Now, I'm a huge supporter of seeing women win, but Nicki won on the backs of misinformation, lies, giving out products for her barbs, and the barbs up there borrowing money from each other to make the album go up. First and foremost, when I saw this and people were saying that she's the queen, no queen does this. When Cardi B released her debut project, she put it out before even going to do physical copies. She did it on streaming. When you look at Lil' Kim, her stuff was pure sales, meaning that people had to go get albums. But as of right now, I guess Nicki Minaj do have a win because it's a number one. No matter how fraudulent she got that number one, it's a number one. Now, let's go on the issue with these so-called YouTubers, right? You got Armon Wiggins, you got Ken Barbie. These two obsessed people, they're all flip-floppers. But the thing about Ken Barbie Give me 1 second. Let me show you all this. And we're going to be naming names on this show. We don't do nicknames over here. This is why they mad. Okay, we don't do nicknames over here. Okay, if I do a nickname, it's probably in a comedy sketch, but you gonna hear the real name. So at least Ken Barbie have a picture with Cardi B and they're friends, right? Armon Wiggins don't have this, and the reason why Armon Wiggins and Ken Barbie is beefing is because Armon is jealous of Ken Barbie's success with Cardi B. He always wanted to be friends with Cardi. Unfortunately, Cardi said no. You are not going to be my friend. You're not sitting in the VIP section. And she literally got up there and said, hey, we're going to have a good old time, Cardi B. Armon said to her, let's be friends. And she said no. She picked Ken Barbie. So they're subliminally going off each other on the internet, and it's embarrassing. Now, let's talk about the tweet that Ken Barbie put out that I reposted, that Cardi B have the highest debut album, still charting years later. It's an iconic project. Nicki Minaj look up to Lauryn Hill, and Lauryn Hill have a project, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, right? And that album literally is an iconic album, and that's her first and only solo project. So we held that up to a standard where she's still touring to this day. Of course, that's a different era. Why are we not giving Cardi B the same grace? Now, when it comes to Ken Barbie and when it comes to Armon, I believe they're both just being stand pages. But the difference, Ken Barbie picked a side. He's on the team of Cardi B. They have a friendship. He told me on the phone. He told me on my show. They're friends. I'm like, congratulations, right? With Armon, it's different for him because he's outside looking in, okay? And he's taking this extremely personal. And the reason why Auntie Hammy brought it out, he's being rejected in Hollywood. He's being rejected by powerful people. He teamed up with this woman, and this is whole rejection. They got kicked out of the courthouse. This is supposed to be his breakthrough moment, and it was a major failure. So nobody's checking for him like in Hollywood. And so we're going to definitely dive into it, but nobody's checking for him. Now, when it comes to Jason Lee and Armon, give me a second. We're going to put them on the screen here. I told you, because I have a lot on my mind about these two. Now, let's put them both on the screen. We got Armon, we got Jason Lee. Let's give you all a history lesson, because these YouTubers are trying to cover this, and they're not covering it correctly, all right? Armon didn't know anything about Jason Lee, didn't read Jason Lee book or whatever. He claimed that he seen Jason Lee walk and said, hey, I want to be famous like you. You're so great. You're so rich. You're so famous. You're so awesome. I want to be like you when I grow up. And he proceeded to walk away, and Jason, okay, whatever, work very hard. So now Jason came into the sector a couple of years ago, giving Armon Wiggins money, Armon Wiggins twerking, Armon Wiggins doing all this crazy stuff for $1. Then they worked together. Jason Lee brought him on Gagging with Jason Lee, did the show, and all of this. Now, everything from the public, everything was great. I knew it was going to fail because both of those egos is going to clash. You got two narcissist bottoms that definitely going to clash, and they clash, right? Armon felt slighted that Jason Lee did not bring him to Hollywood, open the door, show him the ropes. But one thing you have to learn, no rich person going to show their competition how to make it, no matter how they try to talk. Unless you got an Oprah and Gayle type of relationship, and y'all smashing each other, and she just go ahead and let Gayle be great because she ate Oprah Yoni and keeping Oprah's secrets, and she know where all the bodies is buried. This wasn't the case for Armon and Jason Lee. So this case between these two, Jason saw a route to clout chase off Armon Wiggins, right? He saw the super chats, he saw the engagements. He didn't know anything about YouTube. He literally coming from, Instagram, Hollywood Unlocked. He didn't know anything about live streaming on YouTube. So he came over, studied the sector, and it had this incredible situation. Like these two, incredible, right? He came over there, and Armon Wiggins took the bait. Now, the issue was Armon tried to move very quickly in the business. He tried to break away from Jason. They did a breakfast, or Jason held a breakfast. He invited all these media folks in the Black community, and he invited Kanye West. They did it together. And then Armon was there. But Armon broke rank, and he said, hey, Kanye, can I please get a picture? He begged Kanye West for a picture. And then he got a picture, and it was posted on the Daily Mail. and we posted the picture. We broke the picture down. We had a conversation about the picture. Nobody else was promoting the picture. I was the only YouTubers to really do it. And then that happened. Then Jason Lee talked to the Daily Mail to get it suppressed or something. And Armon felt some type of way. And y'all all seen the iconic video when Armon dragged Jason Lee and he burned Jason Lee's book, right? So when Armon Wiggins called me from Paris, France, he told me he regret doing it. I knew that was a whole lie. You're just mad at Jason because Jason tried to blackball you. Let's talk about the blackball. Because Armon Wiggins was on his Instagram Live, and of course, I was blocked, and it was posted on YouTube. And I said, "Hey, let me watch this while I'm eating my burger or chicken, whatever I was eating on my lunch break." So I'm listening to it, and this man literally coming up here and saying, "Jason, you tried to blackball me. You're blackballing me behind the scenes. What's going on here? Why are you talking to the Zeus Network people and saying all this type of stuff? It's crazy." And I'm going to continue to put your name in the title. And I'm talking to the phone. I'm like, dude, you told me in Paris, France, not to talk about this guy. So this guy don't keep his word. You think I'm going to have some sympathy for Armon Wiggins saying that Jason Lee is blackballing me when you, in fact, did not apologize, wasn't sincere with what you did to me and what you did to your friend King, and you want some sympathy with Jason Lee trying to blackball you? I don't care. Let him blackball you because you're stupid enough to go into a town where Jason Lee got decades of experience, built relationships, got dirt on these people, and you move to a crowded space, stupid. You're the dummy. And you're the one that got involved with Jason Lee. Now, what made you stupid is when, Armon, when you burned the bridge, exposed the receipts, text messages, DMs, and all this crazy stuff. When you start talking mess about Cardi B, you burned that bridge. You got in front of Milagro, and Milagro said, "Listen, I ain't entitled for Nicki to come on the show," and you felt entitled for Cardi to come on your show and Nicki. So you was burning bridges. This is, you can't blame Jason Lee for the bridges that you burn. Now, we all know Jason is jealous of you. We know this. But you also is jealous of other people, myself included, because you have done a lot of dirt to me. Now, when Jason did call us actually, it was today when I was at work, it was a good 20-minute phone conversation. And let me first of all say this. When I was on the phone with Jason Lee, I said, "Jason, I'm still going to cover this case of election in Stockton, California, and I stand with Kimberly Wormsley," because he was so adamant to what is Kimberly talking to you about. I said, "I'm not talking to you what Kimberly told me behind the scenes. Do you want to come on the show? Because Kimberly Wormsley came on my show. Do you want to come on my show to talk about your campaign?" But what the thing about when it comes about with Armon Wiggins, I said, "You want to come on?" He said, "Girl, I ain't talking about that." I said, "Well, it's no need for me to have you, whatever. Like, let's do a show because I'm not impressed by you. I'm not blinded by your success. I will work a job. I'm happy. I'm not a Hollywood type of dude. I'm not chasing you behind the scenes. I'm not in Hollywood like Armon Wiggins chasing after you. I don't want that lifestyle. If I wanted it, I would go move to LA and transfer and work in some nursing home in California and make almost $30 an hour, work in a hospital in California and get an apartment or live in a extended stay or a motel room if I really wanted that life. That's not the type of route that I want to go in." But when Jason called me, I felt like you're calling me because you want me to drag Armon Wiggins. Both of y'all are clowns. Jason, you a clown because you're lying to the South residents in District 6 of Stockton, California. You want to run to be a city council person, but yet you trying to blackball Armon Wiggins and try to be a blogger. You didn't go and visit the residents, right? You didn't do a town hall. Your nonprofit organization is a scam, and that's why South Stockton did not approve it to get a city contract, and that's why you pissed and you trying to run for the city council because you're trying to muscle in and get your nonprofit dollars up. If you just read the article, and Armon said this. Now, it's a way for Armon to clap back at Jason Lee, and I will tell Jason this, and I told him on the phone. I said, if Armon want to apply that pressure, because going on Instagram, that's boring. But if you want some pressure to bring more visibility to the Armon Wiggins show, you should go talk to the residents in South Stockton and interview them. How do y'all feel that an outsider is coming there? Bring exposure to that election Instead of you just worry about just no, go there, interview his sister, interview the city council members and say, is it fair that Jason Lee get to put his sister and her 2 kids on the application when he don't live there? You should apply that pressure and actually give more votes to Kimberly Walmsley and let her win. It will gag Jason Lee that he lost and you help him lose. So that's what you should do. But actually going on Instagram plays in Jason Lee's hand because you look like a deranged fan that got kicked out of Jason Lee because you burned his book. Because last time I checked, Jason did not say your name. You assume that way. You act crazy. And you did crash out. You kept saying, I'm not going to crash out. Baby, you already crashed out. You crashing out right now in California. You're struggling to get this name. Yeah, you're making noise on YouTube, but it's a whole nother beast when you walk on that pavement in Hollywood. Yeah, you got the money coming in. When you go to Hollywood, you ain't nothing but a piece of mess. They don't care for you. You're not going to these events, shaking hands with powerful Hollywood executives. Now you in the community, take your clothes off and get the 100,000. You got to get real nasty in there. You trying to go up in there, take your clothes off, start giving them some of that good, okay? Start telling them to deposit that check. You drop them drawers, go get Robin F. Smith, go get Tyler Perry to give you some of that good. You do what you got to do because Jason did all this. See, the reason why Jason is ahead because he have already slept with these people. Hello? Oh, he slept with a lot of guys in Hollywood. He slept with a lot of guys. He did a lot of freak-offs. So if you really want to make it in Hollywood, you got to start doing some freak-offs. Now let's just say you ain't going to do it because you done it for free in Houston and got crabs. So why can't you do a freak-off in Hollywood? You did it in Houston. You did it in Atlanta. Got crabs, all type of STIs. So you might as well do it in Hollywood. See, you're trying to go in there just on your talent alone. Screw the talent. It's about what you're doing in that bedroom. Because if you screw the right person right, you could be mediocre and they will push you to the masses. And then you will be on and popping. How many mediocre people that we've seen that's being popping, but because they screwed the right people behind the scenes, they've been pushed in front of the scenes. Hello? It's not just about your talent. And you're learning this. As on the skill set, you're more talented. But are you good behind the scenes? And you're not. You're not good behind the scenes. You're not good behind the scenes. You're terrible behind the scenes. You don't know how to broker deals. You're making it so noticeable. You're so desperate. You're publicly, I don't need these networks. But privately, you're begging. You're a whole beggar. Publicly, you say, oh, I don't care nothing about these networks, but you're begging behind the scenes. That's the point that gets me. Like you're saying one thing publicly, but privately, beg me, please, Mr. Plumber, give me a job. Please, please, please. You're going to these Zeus networks for free, and you're not getting anything out of the deal. You're begging. And Jason Lee shutting the door. He's so far ahead of you in the business and you're feeling the pressure. That's why you're going live on Instagram. While you over here begging me to be your ally, you ain't paid me enough. What did you pay me? Just because your presence is not that great because I have the same fans. When you came on, I didn't get a boost, you whatever. So stop trying to come over here and try to get me as an ally and learn how to play the game because you're being played. You don't know how to broker deals behind the scenes. You're still an emotional, deranged man. That's what you are. Now, when it comes to Jason, we know that he lied. If you study the man's book, he lied to get on top. He didn't give a darn of how he got. He lied to get on the phone with Michael Jackson. You lied on Wiley and pretend like use that same lying breath that you said on this show, do it in Hollywood. You just think, let me get the apartment, let me get the Gucci shoe. All right, but it still got to do some more dirt. You got to go there. You got to grease some palms. See, you got to pay. You got to get some allies that's really going to be there with you in Hollywood. You need some celebrities to come on your show, and you need to go on and write that check because Tasha K doing it. See, you're trying to compare to Tasha. Tasha is paying these people to bring them on her show. And so is Jason. You're going to have to spend out of your Gucci budget and bring some celebrities on your show and let them networks come knocking and say, hey, Armon, we want you, bro. You just so hot. But you're not using your money outside of your YouTube. Jason Lee have the perception that he's a powerful media company. You only got YouTube. You don't have a website that's grossing $100,000, $200,000 a month. You don't have an Instagram that you're blogging because you said, I don't want to be as a blogger. So don't compare yourself to Jason Lee because you're saying you want to be a personality, but then on the other hand, you want to get into being a media person. Which one is it? You haven't built a strong brand. Yeah, you built it on YouTube, but on Instagram, lackluster. Twitter, lackluster. No website, no engagements, no nothing. But yet you come in for Jason. It's a way to get at Jason. He have a whole campaign. Apply the pressure. You got it right there. But you don't talk about politics. See, you got to go out of your comfort zone. Put on a suit and tie. You did it for Megan Thee Stallion. Go to South Stockton. You right there. You used to live in the area. I know you're in LA now, but you got family out. Go there. Apply that pressure. Bring awareness there. That's how you get back at Jason. For him to lose. And you help, and then you take a picture with Kimberly Wormsley. That's how you play chess. Why do you think Jason Lee called me? He called me because he see that I interviewed Kimberly Wormsley. He want to know what y'all talking about. I said, she's a beautiful friend of mine. That's all you gonna get. If you got something to say, come on the Wiley Show. See, people underestimate me. You'd have never thought I would have his competitor on the show or she's the vice mayor of South Stockton, right? She represents District 6. She's a whole, she works in mental health, got her own organization. You never thought I had her on my show. But I do the work. Okay? So you got to work at that. I get it. You come on the show and you talk down to Wiley and you're getting dogged in Hollywood. That's an embarrassment. You're getting dogged by Jason. You see how you try to beat up on me and Jason beating up and call you trash, stupid, mentally ill? The group chat that I've seen from Jason, it was terrible how they talk about you. Nasty. But you say that to me, so I don't feel bad for you. He dogs you out. In one of the group chat messages, Jason told the people at Zeus, Armon Wiggins is unhinged and he's emotionally unstable, mentally unstable, and he needs his medication because he did an episode with T.S. Madison, and the reason why he's off the cuff because he ain't on his meds. This is in the group chat that Jason is saying to these people. And then Armon Wiggins is running to them. Yeah, he's saying that you think of, but they telling you, but they still not hiring you. Telling me what this man is saying, you actually helping if you're not hiring me. I mean, you helping. And then the gag of Armon, because he want to be like Tasha K, but he ain't really Tasha K at all. Because he keeps saying, well, these people are gagging at you behind the scenes in a DM. Okay, post the DMs because you're lying. Don't tell me that it's celebrities gagging you in the DM and you're not telling the people what's in the DM. Who's those celebrities that's gagging at Jason? Girl, show it or shut up. Yeah, you run it to Instagram because you're trying to be this star, not name dropping. No, girl, Jason played you, and he's still playing you. And you said, I'm not going to get... You cashed out on the Wiley Show. I said no cussing. You brought your ghetto black behind over here cussing. So you have cashed out. That's why you over here watching right now. You are a failure in Hollywood. You have failed. You have failed in Hollywood. Just pack your suitcase and leave because you have failed. Because you went chasing after Jason, tried to use Jason, and Jason said, nope, get up out. He kicked you out. And you went screaming on the internet. Now, you also said you don't like when Wiley dish you on the internet. The first thing you did to Jason Lee as your friend, whom you met in person multiple times and made money with, you dragged him on the internet. So you need to hush about me and shut up. Because you sound stupid. Because the first day you felt slighted, your stupid behind ran to the internet and you feeling the suffering of it because them networks don't want to deal with you. Because you don't know half them people in the network, they got mess. Sleeping with children, sleeping with women, with candy sticks. He got all this dirt. The reason why they tolerate Jason Lee is because he got some on those people. You're not going to be around all of these folks. You collect data. You collect mess. You collect things on people, and that keeps them relevant. That keeps them, okay, dang, I deal with Jason. Because if I don't, he going to post a video of me screwing an 8-year-old. If I don't do it, he going to post this video of me screwing a 12-year-old. Listen to these celebrities, the mess that Jason got on them. That's why when this situation happened with Tyler Perry and all of these people, and when Christian Keys, Jason came out verbatim, said it's gonna gag you all. Who he saw is gonna gag you all because he knows. Because he got dirt on people. Look at the tweet that he put about Christian Keys. You think this is why he's so powerful or have a good, strong standing in Hollywood? Because he know how to play the game. Yes. And then Armon talking about, yeah, you only get this clout because you doing a nonprofit. But you tried to get a PPP loan, Armon, and got rejected because your friend only wanted to get a PPP loan to the Negro he met at Walmart, and the thug smelling like Black Amount and weed, and he smashed him. He went up to them cheeks, and he went on and did the paperwork for that dude for a PPP loan, and had to go to the hospital because he was burning out of his tip of his yoni or scrotum because he ain't got no yoni, and you was mad because he didn't sign you up for the PPP loan. But yet you want to talk about Jason Lee doing a nonprofit with. You need to learn how to play the game. See, you trying to, maybe you need to take a business class because you're getting played in Hollywood, all right? You're just getting played, all right? Now, while we got the Barbs in here, let's just make them mad while we got them in here. While we got them in here. Of course, like she went on Castanet, she went on all these hip hop people. She ain't outsell Beyonce. This woman is a whole flop. She ain't outsell Taylor Swift. She's a flop. A whole flop. She ain't surpassed Beyonce. She ain't get nominated for no Grammys. She ain't getting no Emmy Awards. It's just a whole flop. And them dusty, low-budget T-shirts look like her 12th grade. Look like, no, somebody in the 3rd grade made them logos like it was Rush. I'm like, them cheap T-shirts, if you blow on, it's going to fall off. Like, this woman, it's just a whole gag within herself. She ain't outsell Beyonce. She ain't outsell Taylor Swift. She ain't outsell Ariana Grande. She is a failure. But you get these delusional Barbs that say she's the best thing since sliced pie, and she's not. Yeah, she got a couple of good records here and there, but that merchandise is cheap. This is a money grab because the money is running low. She don't own that house. She rent that house. And then she's saying, I'm going to be dragging some YouTubes on the record. Shut up. You ain't going to put no name on it. And please if you say something about me, put my name on it. Or just shut up. I'm not impressed about your Barbs because all they do is troll. And then they do mass buy, but too cheap. It was extremely cheap. Then you up there spreading your legs, taking pictures with Akbar. It was nasty and cheap. Period. Nasty and cheap. That's how that go. And so people say, oh, I think you want Nicki to say. I'm not trying to say that Nicki have to say my name. She can do whatever. She can play with herself. Chew ice. Take her husband to the nearest schoolyard. But she's doing this because she want to be relevant because she's holding on to something that have went away a long time ago. And these other female rappers, they all stupid, including Cardi. She's one of the dumbest women I've ever met. You need to be applying pressure, releasing music. You speak Spanish, stupid. Let a chick that don't speak another language surpass you, dumb woman. You stupid. You are emotional unstable. Don't make no sense. You speak a whole nother language. The Hispanic market, the Latin market is huge. And you struggling, talking about, I don't understand. The country music is more popular on Apple Music. That's Cardi B. She talking about country music. She's so stupid. I'm like, who is her team? And country music is all popular on Apple Music. Girl, if you don't sit your dumb self down, come on now. This is crazy. But this is who they support. This is who they look up to. And now when I look at Jason, when I look at Armon, a question was posed to me. They're both the same. But the only difference is that Jason knew how to finesse the industry and Armon could not. He don't know how to crack the code right now. He may crack it maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, but right now he have not cracked that code in 2023 because he's a follower. He comes on the internet, pretends that he's this leader, but then he becomes a follower in Hollywood. kissing butt, and they kicking him in his butt, kicking him right in that big horse mouth. They kicking him down his throat. You get on the internet trying to show that you such a leader, and you bending backwards. You weak. You making up with your stalker? That was weak. You look weak. But you is a whole weak link in this piece. When I read the comments, they say, oh my gosh, Armon have changed. You changed because you're trying to turn into something. Just be authentically you. One day you want to tell it like it is, then the next day you want to be politically correct. Then tomorrow you go back dragging. Bro, which one is it? Which one is it? That's the point for me. Which one is it? You in Hollywood, you move there. You're trying to compete with Jason, and it's a dumb move. It's a stupid move because the dude had home court advantage. He has so many solid relationships there. So many solid relationships. It's just when I saw you on that rant, that mental breakdown on that rant that you did on Instagram, I said this ain't nothing different when you ran it and had a breakdown with T.S. Madison, when you roasted her and misgendered her on Instagram, when you dragged Gio. Like, this is crazy. That's dumb and stupid, and you look dumb and very stupid. You the one that did this, and you're losing. Now, maybe 2024 will be a different story, but this year, you have flopped. You massively flopped. You didn't get more live viewers than Lovely T, more views than Jason Lee. Then you're making a slander accusation saying that Jason Lee buys his YouTube views. Well, people have said that about you. But where your evidence to prove that Jason Lee buys his YouTube view? Because you were mad because you kept saying that Jason Lee is not going to be successful. Jason Lee is not going to be great. Jason Lee's show is going to flop. And he have done quadruple the amount of, because I told him, I said, no, he going to do a good job on YouTube. I was defending Jason behind the scenes when you called me from Paris. I said, Jason going to be successful. But you said he wasn't. And clearly that was a lie on your part because he's doing very well on YouTube, very well on the show. He had very celebrities. You only had one celebrity interview. And that only came because she was mad at Tasha and that came and went. And ain't nobody talking about that girl that was there, Casamigo. Ain't nobody talking about I want to get my yoni stretched. Ain't nobody talking about that chick. That chick came and she's so irrelevant. Go to Jason Lee. He had Blueface, Krishan, Electra, whatever her name is, Alexa. He had the mama on there, and you still on YouTube cracking the same amount of views that you've been cracking for the last 5 to 10 years. And you're mad at Jason. No, be mad at you. You still stuck with female rappers. You need to broaden your horizon. And you watching Wiley right now. Because ain't nobody else live with your name in the title. Nobody else is live. Don't nobody else care. I care because I want you to succeed. I personally feel like you should move out of LA and go somewhere else and build your kingdom somewhere else. Because you're getting not that much love in LA because they have seen so many celebrity gossip bloggers. They don't need another one. Especially not a dark-skinned one. And that's the other gag. Because you're dark skinned trying to do it. They suck down Jason Lee because he's light skinned. His mother is white. When they look at you, they see evil, they see meanness, they see ghetto, they see Section A, they see drama. When they see Jason Lee, oh, he's messy, but that's just Jason. When they talk about you, you mean, you nasty, you arrogant, you nasty, evil. You just need to move out of LA. You went to LA, got viciously attacked by a stalker. Viciously attacked by a stalker. You made up with that viciously sick stalker and thought he was going to beef with Wiley. No, that wasn't going to work, stupid. And Jason, thanks for telling me this. I said, Jason, him making up with that ain't going to work. Why would I beef with a sick person? That's dumb and stupid. Here go Jason. Well, since you coming to Vegas, I may come through, blah, blah, blah. I said, if we meet up, that's fine. If we don't, we don't. I'm not obsessed to see you, Jason. I'm just not. I'm not fanning out. If Armon Wiggins, I'm not fanning out with these people. Who cares? They're regular human folks, and Armon is battling with a lot of emotional trauma because he wake up dark skinned. He don't like his skin color. He wish he was Jason Lee's skin color. When I said that to Jason, he laughed. What you mean by that? I said he want to be your skin color. He hate his dark chocolate skin. Most of his content is against dark chocolate skin people. Just listen to his content. He's very self-hatred. He don't like the way he look. He don't. That's why he make his teeth extra super, super white. He want to be just as light as he can be. The makeup he put on is extra high yellow bright. That's what he want to be. And so I want to say this to anybody that is watching this live. To anybody that's watching this live, Armon Wiggins is just as bad, if not worse, than Jason Lee. Period. He cannot try to talk about Jason because he have done a lot of dirt. And Armon, stop telling these people that Jason is a crybaby when people don't come on his show. Because when T.S. Madison and give you no Thanksgiving turkey dressing and let you ride in Miss Mary wheelchair, you cried, you insult her, you put allegations out on her that she was an R-word, you said all this type of stuff about her. So you're no different than Jason. When Tasha K took your Dr. Sebi interview, you dragged her, put allegations on her and her husband and her children. You have a problem with rejection. And then you try to make up with these people. Sit down with your stupid self. You look dumb and stupid. Then you on the internet, oh, I love Nicki. You let me tell you why that's not sincere. Because when Nicki was being trashed, when she was doing Booger Sugar, allegedly, when she wasn't selling, couldn't chart to save her life, you dog Nicki Minaj. Now that Nicki got a win, oh, I love Nicki. So tomorrow, if she just flop, you back dragging it. And we know it's not sincere. And you know this. And then you trying to say, you and Tasha K, I wish that she would come on Black YouTuber Channel. Why would she come on these Black YouTuber Channel when y'all just dragged this lady? And Tasha K trying to pretend like she's in Africa. I'm in Africa eating fufu and jello rice. And I'm up here dancing with the animals in the jungle in Africa and drinking the water of Mother Earth and putting my signature on a slave ship. No, you trying to pretend that you in Africa because Nicki didn't come on your show. So you cannot be on the internet because people are like, why Nicki ain't on your show? So you trying to pretend like you in Africa. Honey, stop all that lying. And Armon Wiggins trying to, I wish she would come on in the T sector. If anybody in the T sector, in this sector, with Tasha, yourself, and Lovely T, and all, it should be Lovely T because she's getting the numbers. And all she do is sit there with her stuff. She sound very stuffed, single, ain't got no man. Her own children don't want to be around her, but there be about 10 to 15,000 people in the chat donating and watching. Her internet be clicking and freezing up. She be in there talking like she sound like a broken car that need a jump and need a new battery. But it's about 15 or 20 or 25 people in her chat. Armon barely get 2,000. So if Nicki should go on anybody's show, it would be Lovely T. If she were to come to the T sector. Okay? And I'm just keeping it all the way real. I just had to come up on here and talk to y'all. And I already know the Barbs is upset. They mad like always. Let them be mad. They can be mad all day. But guess what? Nicki Minaj still selling them cheap t-shirts that you cannot wash more than once. All right? Now, what are y'all saying in the chat? I love the Wiley Show. Wiley just admitted Nicki had a win. Somebody said on Facebook, Wiley, you are so entertaining on YouTube. Nicki should go on your show. Somebody else said on Facebook, Wiley, when would Nicki Minaj come on your show? You always keep it real. Nicki should come on a real show and not any fake shows. Oh, I love that. Thank you for that. That was amazing. That is amazing. Okay. Now we're going to open up the phone lines. If y'all want to call in, we allow y'all to call in. If y'all want to call in, we will allow y'all to call in. Hey, everybody. I told y'all we was going to come on live. We weren't going to be in here all day because I'm tired. Because I was working. Somebody got mad at me because I had to go to work. I'm like, how you mad at me? I got to go to work. How am I paying my bills? I had to go to work today. All right. Anybody want to call in 972-674? There you go. Anybody? All right. What do y'all got to say about Nicki Minaj not selling? Okay. And I know people is upset at me, calling me all type of words. Who cares? I said that Nicki Minaj scammed her way to get to this number one. It was all fraudulent in my opinion. You don't like it, you can call it your thoughts. Hey, you live on the internet.
Who am you?
You said what?
Hello?
You live. Hi, man.
I said, hi, what's going on? There's so much going on. Did you see the tea between Armon and Jason Lee?
Yes, a lot of tea going on between those two bottoms. What's your thoughts?
I don't know. Like, do you think? I feel like he's gonna go on a show one day.
Who is that?
Like, I feel like Jason Lee is gonna have Armon on the show, so it could be like a controversy. Like, you get what I mean?
Oh, like a conversation. It could be. It could be because someone sent me an email that Zeus is bringing back the conversation next year, so that possibly could be.
And then,
but I don't think Jason would do it because Jason is really jealous of her mom. But go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, you feel that, or it's like a little bit of sexual tension?
Oh, of course that too. Of course, Jason would screw her mom, but her mom Wiggins is not that young. He would have to be young.
Oh, and out of the country, but
yeah, young and out of the country and can't drive or drink liquor.
But about this Nicki thing,
and he would have to be extra large, light skin. Yeah,
right. You know, with that 3C hair, with the curly hair. But
I'm just saying, because it's like we got somebody on the line, Miss Rose, a Nicki fan. She told me Wiley got barely 200 people, and it's in the middle of the night, and she think that's a failure because I got 200 real listeners. Oh, do you want me to have to do a mass buy of live viewers that Nicki be doing, that Jason Lee be doing according to Armon Wiggins? These people ain't used to having organic people in the numbers. They want somebody to inflate their numbers. I'm not doing that. I don't make enough to inflate my numbers. This is real 236 because you wasn't here when we only had 2 or 3 people. Hold on one second. You weren't here when we had 5 or 6 people, okay? I'm happy to have 237 people, real organic people in the chat. I'm not about to sit here and pull out my credit card and go to Wuhan, China, and go on out here and pay for the live viewer package. Sorry, but go ahead, ma'am.
Yes. I don't know. I feel like, do you feel like it was a good album overall? Like, honestly, be brutally honest.
Absolutely.
Like it was
when you listen to the album over and over, it's a good track. But when mess up the album, it's like it's having ketchup on cake, and you got to scrape off the ketchup. It's her Nicki Minaj singing. Period. It was her singing that messed up. It would have been a more iconic album if she would have let Lauryn Hill do some singing. Stop trying to sing.
I don't know. I feel like she wanted to give, like, you know, to the Beyonce, Rihanna vibe. So, you know, like a soft vibe.
She ain't no Rihanna. And then like Ms. Rose, like when she hit me up in the DM, she asked me, can I be a moderator? Why would I let you moderate when you flip-flop it against me publicly? That's dumb.
Why are people mad at you for having an opinion? Like, I just don't understand. Like, it's an opinion. You're not going to pass away because somebody feels some way about Nicki Minaj's project. Worried about somebody who doesn't pay your bills. Like, it's just so weird. Like, Nicki Minaj is not worried about these people.
She not. But I'm glad, but ma'am, I'm glad. I'm obviously you wasn't a fan of the album because you posed the question. You ain't a fan.
I mean, it's a couple of bops. You know, I like F the Club. I like Deep Deep. But like, you know, it's a couple
Barbie
of bops.
Dangerous. Did I say that right? Barbie Dangerous is
yes. It's not cohesive. It's not a like renaissance, not a control. Like, what is the theme of it? What is the what is the message? Like, okay, you're a Barbie. It wasn't really like it wasn't marketed enough. What was the theme of
rushed. She wanted to have that bragging rights to have a #1 record. The thing about it when it comes to Cardi and all these other artists, they are scared of her, and it's crazy. Why are y'all scared of Nicki? And I don't get it, because Cardi shouldn't be scared, because if she really put focus and apply pressure and listen to what her label said about bongos, they wanted a Bad Baby on the record. They wanted a Latin artist on the record, but she was stupid. They want to listen. The reason why they wanted that, because you already represent the black part, the ghetto urban part. We need somebody that can promote to Spanish-speaking people, so we will push the record. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I had to go there.
And yeah, you know, the Latinos, they get all of these because it's mad Latinos. But I don't know. I feel like Megan could go toe-to-toe with her. She has the it factor. She has the look. She has the talent. She has, you know, like, Megan could do it.
Yeah, she's independent, too. Meg is independent.
Like Cardi
and B? Yeah. Anybody could.
Does she have the skill? Does she have the, you know, like, let's be honest, she has, you know, the look, the fashion, but does she have the skill? Meg has the skill. Meg is a good freestyle, a good artist. You know what I mean? She's very, like, she goes deep. Like, Cobra was so deep. It was beautiful. It just gave me everything. I live for Meg. I feel like she could be the one.
Yeah. I just feel like whichever artist that does it, they have to push the marketing. Even for me on this show, I never knew how much important marketing is until I started talking to some people in marketing of pushing the product. Because it was a person that dropped a gem in my ear and said, "You have a TikTok?" I said, "Yes." "Well, why don't you have any of your YouTube stuff like on TikTok? Why are you trying to dance? You're not a dancer. You're a commentator. Where's your commentary on TikTok?" I said, oh, I don't have it. And so when we started listening to that, now I woke up today when I posted this video on TikTok, maybe I posted like 6 hours ago, it almost got 50,000 hits on TikTok.
Yes, I see. You got 50. I'm like, okay, really, I see.
So I'm glad I listened, because that's why you have to have smarter people around you. Because she said, "Why don't you you're not a dancer. You can't dance." She was so brutally honest professionally, and she didn't say it in the chat. She said it privately, and she called me and she said, "Why don't you have clips of you doing commentary?" And I said, "Well, do you think I should wear glasses?" She said, "No. The reason why I don't want you wearing any glasses or shades, right? I want they need to see you. That's how you stand out against the Jasons, the Armons, any of these other people. Because when they see Wiley, they know it's Wiley because how you look. You have a signature look. So why change it? When that's
exactly. Exactly. You don't, and that's why I love you. I feel like that you're so authentic. You don't want the fake teeth and the,
I just don't.
the
That's not me.
liposuction
Like
and the BBL
that's just not. But
and the
ma'am,
authentic.
yes, that's not me. Like I love wearing basics. I really don't like to wear clothes, but I know in 2024 I have to upgrade the look. So when I upgrade the look,
Right.
of course it's going to
Find
pop
your
because
style.
you never seen that from Wiley. So you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be like, damn, like you're gonna be shocked because Wiley never took notice to that. And I've had to thank you to Auntie Hammy that someone told me that. And I said, okay. So now the looks that we're gonna have for next year, you're gonna be like, dang, Wiley, I see you're taking your show serious with the look, the commentary, the funny. I got that down pat. It's that you got to put the look to the funny, if that makes sense.
Exactly. And take more pictures. You got to take some.
Yeah, like you like more pictures and stuff like that. Absolutely. So that's why I'm in Chicago, because my friend, Mr. Blake Martin, he's a great photographer here. He does a lot of great shows here. I have a lot of connection. This is why I didn't want to move to Atlanta. Someone told me, like, why would I move from Chicago where it's connections here and try to move to a crowded area or LA, or crowded LA?
To do what everybody else does. Go to LA, go to LA.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm saying, no, I'm staying home. And look at what I have, and y'all gonna gag where I'm gonna be at. And y'all gonna really gonna gag, and it's gonna be great because I'm not trying to be like people really said to me. Are you trying to be like Armon? No, me and Armon Wiggins is totally too.
Literally, I don't see exactly totally different commentary.
It's totally too. Only people that say that is jealous people that trying to compare but don't know how to communicate it because they're a fan. They say, oh, you trying to? No, I'm not trying to be like, we are totally too. I speak about so much.
You speak about politics, social issues.
Yeah, I speak about so much than what Armon Wiggins do. What he does is cry and talk about Nicki and Cardi. This man didn't talk about Jonathan Majors. He didn't do a deep dive. What case? Kanika Jenkins. He didn't do a deep dive on that. He didn't do a deep dive on the Cabo 6 when that other girl got passed away in Mexico. He just stick with female rappers, and he wonder why he's stagnant with female rappers. At least for me, somebody said once you get your look together, you're gonna see the increase. See, everybody like where Armon, he have to understand he's watching right now, and then he'll say to my audience, that's the narcissist. You're trying to turn a narrative, but did you just try to put a narrative on Jason Lee that he's jealous, deranged, trying to destroy you behind the scenes with no evidence?
Calling him old.
Said he was 50 years old.
Aren't y'all the same age?
Right, he's in his 40s. He's not 50. But my point is, this man sat on this show, and I told somebody, didn't even put his name, didn't want to show up on camera, and literally came on here trying to change the narrative, saying, I'm changing the narrative. I'm putting out this narrative about him. But didn't he just try to put a narrative on Jason? And I tell these people, I said, watch Armon Wiggins' ways. He's evil. He's manipulative. And when things don't go his way, he cry like a baby. I'm glad. And guess what, Armon Wiggins? I'm coming to visit LA, and I will be there. And we will see how much you struggle. And I ain't going to tell you when I'm coming, but I'm going to do a live broadcast with the homeless camps that's on his block. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you when I'm gonna come. I'm gonna just show up because I don't want them to be prepared. I'm gonna just show up. So maybe I'll bump into him like his deranged stalker. Maybe I'll bump into him at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles, or maybe I'll bump into him at IHOP. You know how people just bump into Armon Wiggins
on Crenshaw Boulevard.
On Crenshaw Boulevard, yeah. Because he in West Hollywood. I know a lot of people in West Hollywood. Brandon's a good friend of mine. He's a great party promoter there. TT Pierre, the Freaky Boys. Y'all know. Well, some of y'all don't know them because they're not as relevant today. But they're in socialites in LA. So many other people. So again, I feel that Armon Wiggins is literally listening in the bushes and mad because he's a whole struggle in LA. And my question is, why haven't you dragged Auntie Hammy? Because Auntie Hammy literally told the truth about you. And Auntie Hammy, the reason why I F with her, because she put my name in the title. I F with people. These other queens, they'll put my name in the title. But guess what? For next year, they really gonna put my name in the title. When they see me do this skit with my girlfriend, when they see me do these skits and stuff like that, it's gonna be so good. They're gonna gag. They're going to sit at home and gag because they don't like women. They don't kiss women. They're not attracted to women. Good, I do. So they're really gonna gag next year. But go ahead. I'm just waiting on her to get done with her BBW or her BBL. But she's a BBW. I love BBW. At first, I didn't like BBWs. But for the last 6 months, I love her. I don't care if you weigh 263 pounds. I love BBW. Of course, I want to be muscular because
you like big girls.
Yeah, I love it.
You like big women.
I love them. Like I don't know what. I just have this big girl.
You're obsessed.
I am obsessed with you. Like if you check my history on adult entertainment, it's them BBWs. I'm telling, like for the past 6 months, it's just they could take it better. I'm just in love. I never would have thought I'd be in love with BBWs. Yeah, but my bad. But go ahead.
I'm glad you found your type. That's good.
I found my type.
Why do you feel like y'all can't support each other? Like, why can't y'all, come together and just collaborate?
You know that ain't gonna. These people. Do you really think Armon Wiggins gonna sit on the platform and come on camera? Look how disrespectful he was to come on the show. He put in his name.
Hold up. Didn't he link with that boy that gave him that rumble and that tumble?
That deranged sick person. He did. He did. But then he came on the Wiley Show. He didn't show up on camera, and he didn't even put his name. He put on there, "Get in here." That ain't your name, bruh. Please.
Mm-hmm. He was so hyped to be back accepted. I'm like, okay.
It's just sad. And you see what happens to that deranged stalker? He goes nowhere because I knew he was going to crash out. Number one, you sick. Number one, you mentally sick.
He just rambles and rambles. Like, all he does is ramble and lie that he's got all of these productions. Have you seen any of
and then he going to come and tell the world that I'm coming to Las Vegas with one of the leading police agencies there and do harm to Raleigh. That's crazy, but that's who Armon Wiggins made up with.
I don't know. Like, and what is the problem with him? Like,
the problem with him is he thought he was gonna come on YouTube and crash on YouTube like he did on Clubhouse. This is a total different industry, and it didn't work. Armon Wiggins was stupid enough because if he would have came to Chicago, okay, if he would have came to Chicago and did that. I just know this is a total different type of thing. Anyway, but go ahead. I'm so sorry to say this, but
I'm seeing all these videos with your name in the title. I'm like, why? Like, okay, since he linked up back with Armon, is it to directly come for you?
Yeah, but he thought that, ma'am. And you see, we pay him dust. Because my target is Armon Wiggins, because you're just gonna promote. You're gonna be talking to yourself. Because number one, I don't.
He's gonna get more clout off the you.
Yeah, it's not gonna work because, like I told him, you should have kept beefing with Armon Wiggins. Stupid. Stop trying to beef with me because it's stupid. It's just dumb. You talking to because I'm not gonna get it. If I didn't give it to Armon Wiggins' friend and that man put my name in the title of 88-part series videos, you think I'm gonna go toe to toe with you and put your name in the title every other video? Nope. Keep working, bro. You ain't work hard enough.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna come to Vegas?
Oh, so there, I told it. We're going to be at the Palace Station Hotel April 26, 27, 28 with the beautiful, iconic Couture Bay, with the beautiful, iconic Katie Talk 101. We're going there having a great time because women want to have fun. The men want to have fun. Some straight dudes want to have fun. Some my girls want to have fun. The people in the LGBT community want to have fun. They really want to be around Wiley and they want to be around Couture Bay. We just want to have fun. Yes, the problem is people just mad.
What's the problem?
I'm sorry, man, but go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
I said I would definitely be there, but what's the problem?
Ain't no problem. The problem is people mad because they said I shouldn't be meeting no people because only 10 people gonna show up. I'm glad if 10 people show up. I'm not trying to do it even with 5,000 people. I know I'm not
bothered. Like, why are they so bothered that you have supporters that we want to come and link and have a good time? Like, where are their supporters? Hello, what's the meetup? Somebody with all these thousands of followers, where's your meetup?
They don't want to do it because he said he ain't doing no meetup if 10 people show up. He wants 3,000 people to show up.
He wants to hang on to a Zeus storyline and thinks he's going to get his own show on Zeus. It would have been happened already. You still trying to hang on to Rolly, Tolly, and Natalina and all these dry storylines. If they would have wanted him on the Bad Boys Club, why was he on it?
Right. All right. Well, thank you, man, for calling in.
Thank you.
Love you, and I hope to see you in Vegas with your good weave.
Love you too. Yes, we're going to turn up. Yes, everything lit. Yes.
All right. Thank you. The phone number is live 972-674-9462. We got a couple of people that had called in, and we're going to call you back on this show because we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Make sure y'all hit the link if you want to show up on camera. Hey, welcome to the Wiley Show. I know you up.
Yes, I am.
What's on your mind?
Well, I just called because I just wanted to get my opinion as far as the Nicki.
Right.
I just feel like Nicki, baby, you just need to just go ahead and just let these young girls do their thing, and you just need to sit down. And that's just my opinion, because, like, I really never was a fan of Nicki. You know, I ain't going to say that, you know, she ain't got no songs or whatever that's catchy, because she do. But I just feel like she just need to sit down somewhere. And I feel like she kind of smart with it, though, because I feel like when she see, like, if she feel like an artist, a new artist, like, for instance, what she did with Megan. Megan was out. Nicki was quiet. It's like people forgot about that. But then, like, Nicki, like, jumped on the song with Megan, and then all of a sudden, here come Nicki again, you know? So I just feel like Nicki just needs to sit down somewhere. Like, I'm tired of her. I'm sorry.
Do you feel like Nicki Minaj's album was so iconic?
Oh, no, I don't.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Why is that? Tell me why, though.
I mean, I just feel like it just could have been better if you asked me. I do. And I guess it's because by me not being a fan, I'm like in between, so it's like I can hear, you know, something from her, and then I could be like, okay, yeah, that was good right there, Nicki, and then I could be like, no. But I feel like the music industry have changed so much with like all these different female rappers that you have now, and then you have Nicki, and to me, it's like Nicki's style is like one way, and it's like Nicki, like, you know, the female rap is like moving in a whole nother direction. Now that's just my opinion.
Thank you. Love that. Make sure you like and share the video. Wow, you keep it real. They dragging you in the chat though.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna keep it real though.
Yeah,
That's all right.
they trying to drag you in the chat though.
Hey, they trying to drag me in the chat because they're offending them, not, you know. So
Yeah, I don't know why they trying to drag you. They talking about your hair and everything. I'm like, what? What do her hair got to talk about it?
No, that's because that's how you know you speak your facts. When you saying something in this real, they gonna hate. Y'all can hate on my hair. It ain't gonna change that.
Yeah, they up there talking. They know your fingers is thick. You got real thick, wrinkled fingers and everything. I'm like, wow.
No, my fingers is not thick and wrinkled. No.
Yeah, they up there really saying that.
That's cool. I'm me from head to toe, baby. I ain't tripping.
They are really coming at you. I'm like, wow.
I'm gonna laugh. It's all good.
But you give, if you have to rate the album from 1 to 5, what would you give it?
From 1 to 5, I'll give it a 3.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Wow, y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I mean, they ain't playing. They ain't playing at all. Give me a second, you guys. We calling people back, so we to bring them moving in the direction of people not by. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Hello. Okay, we called somebody and they hung up. That's from Chicago number. So we calling you back when you call in. Hey, Couture Bay. Hey, Couture. Yeah, Couture Bay is. Oh, I knew that was your number. I said, but wait a minute, let me get you on. And this is a huge, successful bar, and she's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I like the album. Let me start off by saying that. To the people who didn't like it, that's cool. You know, music is subjective, so it's understandable. But I called in to talk about I like your breakdown of the Armon Wiggins versus Jason Lee. I like that you called him a hypocrite because very much so because he called into your show saying he was trying to stop his bag and
Mm-hmm.
stifle him, but he went on Instagram live to try to stop Jason Lee's bag. It's like
Oh,
pot meat kettle. And I feel like this, he should say the names, but he deleted the live. Thank God for the hardworking up and coming YouTubers for putting it on Beyonce's internet so we could have it.
yeah, because
So
you
we
know
could
he
hear
loved
it.
to do that post and delete, child.
Yes, just like those tweets. I'm just so thankful, you know, for the good, hardworking Armand Wiggins supporters because they send us everything in 4K. Don't you love it?
They sure gonna send them tweets. He be doing he be doing that post and delete stuff like he Nicki Minaj. You know, I already know they screenshot her stuff when she posted.
Yeah, I'm like, you're a celebrity blogger. Like, either own it or don't. I think he definitely wants to be on Zeus. I think he wants to be on BET Plus. But the fact that he burnt Jason Lee's book, despite how I feel about Jason Lee, I said it then. That was stupid. That was not a smart move because it was going to come back to haunt him. And look at here, people are all up in his DMs vocalizing what's going on, but they're not saying it on the 4th Street,
Yeah.
out in the forefront. So I'm like, you're not even playing the game right. Like, I wish I would allow somebody who I helped put on to diminish my light. Absolutely not. And that's one reason why Storm will always be better than Armand.
Yeah.
Even though I feel Storm is kind of, you know, a little meek and mild when it comes to Armand. But Armand forgets he teamed up with Larry Reed. Like, said that man was innocent on a public platform. He teamed up with Mob Radio, knowing that that's the real arch nemesis of Cardi B.
Yeah.
Like, just piss poor moves. For him to be so smart, he's so dumb sometimes. And I know he's listening and
Yeah,
in the
because you know he'll
bushes,
usually jump in the chat
mad.
and I blocked him because I got tired of him coming in the chat. Then we couldn't go in his chat. That ain't right.
And he talking about TS is his mother. That's his problem now. Like, he's confused, you know.
A couple of
It's
months,
just
about a year or so ago, he was dragging that woman Phil and her mama.
the beginning of the year, okay? They just made up because it was beneficial to him. He's a clout chaser. And the saddest part about it all, if he would have just stayed down with Cardi, he probably could have got an interview and all kinds of stuff. But she see how he moves because Ken Barbie, another, you know, weirdo who you called out, you see he's dressing like a man now. He started to like all up in her ear, like, girl, look at how he's moving. Look at what he's saying, because he be in Cardi's house. He be at the quinceañeras, the baby showers, you know, the everything. And where does her mom be? At the once in a lifetime party when she decides to do it on the outside with the regular folk and not in the inside with the VIPers. Like, how lovely did he get a better seat than you did? Like,
Mm-hmm. And see,
what was
one thing
doing all
about
that swinging and
Cardi B
banging?
did for Lovely T, she posted her skincare line
Yup.
and it sold out because Cardi understood uh, Lovely T how she moved and the genuine of her. Because when it was time to drag her, Lovely T said no. I'm not going to say this woman got bumps. That's what her and Tasha K broke ranks because Lovely T had integrity. Okay, this lady's lying. Summer's lying. I'm going to delete it. And that's why Cardi will always have that's why, you know, Lovely T will have a special place in Cardi eye because she did not drag her. When she found out there was a lie, when Cardi reached out to Lovely T said, okay, I'm going to take down the video. And Tasha K was like, don't do it. And then you already know how that went. She recorded Lovely T crying and all that. But go ahead.
You were
She said her son got to go to soccer practice. I mean, she recorded it all. Like, that's one thing about Tasha K. She's gonna make sure she gonna get a name if she got to leak recordings, and she did it. Like Armon Wiggins, to make that would have popped if he would have showed some DMs and some voice notes. Oh, baby, that's a show right there.
He's not going to do it because at the end of the day, he needs them. While he was out here, like, I feel like this, he is a great content creator, but he makes like juvenile decisions. And when I say juvenile, I'm talking about like beginners YouTube moves. It's like, baby, you've been in the game. You've been next to the T.S. Madison, the Jason Lee,
and the Tasha
the Kanye West, the Tasha K's, the Larry Reeds, and you still don't know how to maneuver in a room full of vultures. Like,
he don't know how to move the vultures. Yeah, he just don't. He don't have enough street smarts. Maybe because he was up there taking up that Badusi, he need to go into the streets. He got to learn about that street code. He street smarts. He's not a good street smart type of dude. He just don't know how to. Like, you're right. He don't know how to maneuver between vultures. He don't.
I don't know, for him to be, no Missy Elliott, having Erica Banks in him stuff, smiling and grinning with Bia, taking pictures with Cardi B, I would think he would be, I don't know, further. And the fact that Saucy Santana checked him, and I do believe this, if he was smart, he would have got Saucy Santana on his platform from one gay man to another black gay man. But there's animosity there. How is this overweight man who's hanging out with the city girls out here able to do it? And that's because he knows how to network. And that's
he knows how to network. It's not about just having the veneers and the Gucci boots.
Yeah, like, why do you want the reality TV girls to like you? You don't even want to be on reality TV. You want to be in the spaces where you host it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And then he keeps saying, I don't want my Instagram to look like a blog page. And then when I went on that Instagram page today, it looked like a blog, but I want to be known as a personality. But it's confusing. Like, well, why you keep posting blogs? I just don't get.
He's a Gemini. He is.
I think it's bipolar. I think it's bipolar. It's beyond the Gemini thing. It's mental because
he's manic.
I believe he's very manic. He goes on these rants because he told the world, "I'm taking a break for 3 months and I'm coming back." Well, I'm still waiting on him to take that 3-month break. He said, I'm taking a break for 3 months.
He can't afford to take a 3-month break.
And he just said last time out, I ain't going live for 3 months because the live viewers ain't the same. He thought I was lying. It's not the same. He's not getting those Lovely T numbers or those Tasha K numbers. And that's eating him up a lot. Even when he did this recent video about Nicki and that, usually he get gigantic numbers. But because he's not dragging her, they're not a fan of you showing love because you're more a greater heel, a greater bad guy, a greater roaster than kissing butt. Because when you
my thing is this: he was Barty for pay.
Yeah.
Now you want to come back and be in Gag City?
We're
not letting you in, baby. It's not genuine.
Now, Couture,
I can see.
If he was dragging, it would have been different. It would have been a lot of people in that. Probably got 100,000 views.
He don't even have to drag. I just feel like it's not authentic because, and the reason I say it's not authentic because when I went and looked at that video because it was sent to me like 15 times, I said, fine, let me watch it. I'm not going to comment. It was a good video, but here's the thing. He contradicted himself so much when it came to invasion of privacy because you was not singing that same song and dance that you're preaching now years ago. And
that's why it wasn't a good video of mine because he ain't sincere. Baby, he just flipped. He was just on Cardi's side a couple of months.
Bongos. He said the hottest line. Did he not? She got the hardest bars. I was like, what? Yeah. Let me go listen to this song one more time because I'm missing it. Because I heard the same thing you heard. They wanted Bad Bunny on the song. She wanted Meg Thee Stallion. Because she wanted that fresh off of being silent sympathy, but she wasn't thinking dollars and cents. Bad Bunny sells. All he has to do is say, hey, and it's
it would have got her that. It would have got her a win. It would have got her a win. Because all artists, they just want to go number one. It's not the same trying to be number one like it was back in the day. It's just bragging rights.
No, most definitely. And I feel like this, I think music is getting back to its roots because everybody's saying it's country. It's not country because the country artists aren't even selling like they used to. The music, they have to go back to the talent. And I said talent always wins. It always reigns supreme because those who can write, they're being stingy with their craft. Those who can produce are being stingy with their craft. They're tired of getting paid pennies on the dollars. They want to make that Brian Foster money. They want to make that Teddy Riley money. You know, the baby faces of the world. They want that. And they know to get that, they got to work with the cream of the crop, people who can actually sell in arenas because it does you no good if the person doesn't go on tour. And that's Cardi's biggest mistake. That's why she was having that serious meltdown like that. And if he really cared about her, he would have told her to get off the internet. But he's out here fighting with Ken Barbie and Jason Lee and doing post and delete. But they're standing on theirs because they didn't delete anything. Their stuff is still up. So people can see it. And it's like, you're so emotional. That proves you're emotional. But when you come at smaller content creators like yourself, me, and others, you want to tell us, oh, we stopping bags and we hating and we'll never get there and all this other stuff. You are the Jason Lee of YouTube, baby. That's why they're one and the same.
They're one and the same because he, like you're right, he just came on this show maybe about a week or two ago, said I'm trying to stop his bag.
Oh, he said it with his chest, and he said you and you got other people to gather around you as if he wasn't streaming my content illegally.
Yeah, I just think he think that we be on the phone, and we have never been on the phone to drag Armon Wiggins. Like, this is crazy.
Never. And I want to say this to the producers. The only time Wiley and I talk on the phone, it's about greatness. It's about coming to Vegas at the end of April. And it's about, hey, keep your integrity because that's the only thing that makes people like the people they like on social media.
That's true.
And I'm thankful for that. And you told me to fight back because I was just going to let it go. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to let it go. You was like, hell no, you need to fight back.
Yeah, because I know you used to like them because that's what they do. Because they bullied Coffee City because Coffee City was interviewing the YouTube. I mean, talk about the YouTube. And that was the way how she did it. It was dope. And they bullied her because she was taking up for Wiley and laughing at me. And they threatened to strap.
Because you know what? I said it before and I'll say it again. I call you a troll, but I meant that with sincere love. You are funny. You say things that are just so funny, especially when you said the stuff about Christian Keys and Tyler Perry. Hilarious, right?
Yeah,
like, who thinks of stuff like that?
I love it.
But at the same time, it's all for entertainment. And I don't get how come these people can say whatever they want, right? But we can't have a comment on them. That is just crazy. Like, you are breaking, at the time he was breaking in like killer views. I just didn't like the things that he said, right? And he chose to make it about because he's a gay black man. And I was like, why would you lie on the internet? And he deleted everything he said about me so people could think I was crazy.
Yeah, he does that.
I'm not crazy.
He does that.
I saw what you said.
Because he posted, he said a whole bunch of stuff, and he's mad. And he's mad because I'm so consistent. And I'm very consistent. And when these networks look at who's dragging Armon, they see me. They don't see hundreds and hundreds of people. When they go and type Armon his name in the YouTube algorithm, you're going to see about 80,000 videos of me. He ain't shit. He does booger sugar. He's going to flip if it ain't going to go your way. It's like, come on. And then he's in Hollywood. He wants it so bad. And they shutting the door. My thing is this: when is he going to respond to Auntie Hammy on YouTube? Because that woman dragged him for a film.
He's not going to respond to her because she got a bigger audience. She's connected to way more people, and she doesn't care. And that's why he doesn't respond, because he's not going to win.
Nope.
Because she's gonna use it. She's gonna be like, look at this gay man.
And look at him with Jason Lee. I don't think he's gonna win with Jason either. Because Jason is moving in the political world, right? And let's be clear.
Jason got something on our mind because the fact that he was like, it was at the beginning of the IG Live. And then when he was in Twitter Spaces, He always tells on himself, and then he get mad that people screen record and upload it.
Yeah. See, y'all be like, Couture, you be on that. Let me be honest, and I hate to say it, but I'm just not that obsessed with Armon, like watching him like I used to. Baby, them days I've had. I haven't went to no Twitter space. First of all, it's too long. I was able to dissect the station and once it's over, because you got to fast forward through the music, because he's gonna play his music over and over and over again, and then I go and they give me the timestamps. But I'm not that obsessed with Armon Wiggins because it's so many interesting things other than him, and that's the gag. Nobody else is constant. I used to talk about him a whole lot. I'm cutting back on it because he's not as relevant. He have lost that juice that he once had. He got to do something to wake it up again.
It's not even about obsessed. It's the fact that you fighting with Jason Lee and Jason Lee responded. Oh, he's the bigger.
Oh yeah, that's the gag.
Otherwise,
that's the gag, and that eats him up because Jason did respond. I have that on gagging, and people was telling me like Jason responded like what my barber said. He's just a straight man cutting my hair in Dallas. He said, "You got Jason on man. What are you so funny? What blah 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 blah." And it's all because I'm entertaining, and that's the gag with Armon. Like, how you respond to him and not me? And then that's why Armon called me. He watching right now. He literally watched.
Good, because you a fool. You did an IG live, you did a Twitter Spaces, and you showed that there's chaos amongst the bloggers which hang out with Cardi B. Y'all all hang with her. She's the bigger fish. Y'all should be over there praying for that woman to see that she gets through her hard times, catching her husband out here with his mistress. But no, y'all want to fight amongst each other. That's why I said Lovely T is the only one who has Cardi B's back, because you don't see her tied in none of this.
Did you hear what he said? Do he still got that updated on the Instagram live he did or no? He deleted that off his Instagram?
He deleted it, but I'll send you the live of the great content creator who let me use it. It's 30 minutes of him talking shit.
Although I watched it on the YouTuber thing. I had watched it on my lunch break because it came down my timeline. I'm like, oh, he did an Instagram live, because I don't go and check him out anymore. Like, it's so much content. So when I saw the 30 minutes, I'm like, what are you talking about? You're trying to block my bags with that one network, but you was just at that network
working,
right?
Happy.
So what's
talking ish? Y'all hating. Y'all wish y'all could be here.
He was just at an event with them. Yeah. So girl, you want that. Anybody that want to do Zeus, it's ways to get on it. It's not hard to get on Zeus. You get your followers up, getting enough drama, you'll get on there.
If he was smart, he would interview the person that says they're anti-Zeus, but he's not smart, and I'm not gonna help him out either.
No, so let him help out himself, because he sit there and he said that we are obsessed and jealous of him, but yet you watching us, and we can still get under your skin. So who's the jealous one when you letting us get under your skin, and you still letting Jason get under your skin? Because he said, "I'm done with Jason. I'm never talking about him. Now I'm putting your name in a type." That's what Jason want, dummy, because you're going to continue to help Jason in algorithm. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good, Wiley. He said in his thing, because I wrote that Cardi B was crashing out, he quoted a sentence I said verbatim in the video on his live about emotional intelligence and stuff. And I was like, look at him. He can't help himself. See, when you're a praying person, because I said I pray anybody who claims I'm an enemy that speaks ill of me have to speak highly of me in spaces I won't even be in. See, they don't understand what type of woman I am. They just think I'll just go on the internet, just la 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 la, Instacart and whatnot. No, I'm a praying woman too. That's why we going to Vegas to turn up,
Okay, because I'm a prayer, and that's why we vibe, because you have your own identity. I have my own identity. I did see you was live, but where I was at, the internet just is terrible. And so, but I did get a glimpse of some of your videos, and I said, wow, it's so good to see a creator that wasn't that consistent, but very consistent in these last 6 months on YouTube. That's great.
Yeah, I gotta do it because you gave me that advice. I took it, I put it in my tool belt, and we working at it.
Doing it while you work, while you have your daytime, when you're doing your daytime stuff. So You know, that's dope. And I still work, child. I was.
Wiley, tell them it's hard being a creator when you got a 9 to 5.
Well, it's hard. It is hard. It is hard. But the reason I like having a 9 to 5 and doing it, because it keeps us humble. And we're around people that don't do social media. We're in real life. And sometimes when you do creator full time, you kind of get away from real life experiences. So that will keep me grounded being around that. And then I like it too, because the job that I'm at now, they know I have a social media strong presence, because they was watching TikTok and it came down their TikTok timeline.
That's how it should be. I won't let my people have it because they're like, just let us see. I'm like, no, because y'all put the real stuff in there, and I don't want, like, they'll put the real facts about the celebrities, right? I don't want them to do that, because then they're going to give tea to the other people. Absolutely.
They say it because, like, one of the nurses, like, do you like men or do you like women? Because she was very, homophobic. She said some slurs about somebody there. I'm not going to say who, but she turned to me, do you like men? And I said, no comment. I don't want to get into my business, but that's because she watches my TikTok. She comments on my TikTok. But why would I help you with your TikTok when you don't like LGBT people? Like, hate you. And if we do a TikTok, I'm going there. Like, I will set you up with the camera. So what is your thoughts when you said this about so-and-so at the nurse's station? How do you think they feel about it?
She gonna fight you on camera. Y'all gonna go
and then there'll really be clips of you, because she really went in, and who she was talking about will just gag you. She was going in. He ain't nothing but an F word. He ain't nothing but a.
Oh.
He got a girlfriend. He ain't. And then she turned to me and said, "Do you got a girl? Do you like men or do you like women or something like that?" And I said, "No comment." But she was going in on somebody at the workplace. Said the most salacious stuff. I should have had my Christian Keys ink pen, because I would have been able to record. I should have called Christian Keys to give me that ink pen to record.
Not the ink pen, baby. He ain't no recording. That was just child.
So I saw that at the workplace, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. But I said that's if you listen, that's how they really feel about it. Because it was this girl at my other job that I worked out in Dallas. She was all with the gay people, her friend, her gay best friend. And then she said, my son wanted a baby doll. And hey, you ain't gonna be no F word. My son ain't getting da-da-da. But I'm like, well, yeah, you got.
Why you gotta be an F word?
Yeah, she said that in the break room. And here she go, her gay best friend, and he all at the job. He's 6'3" or 4. Good looking about him, and he stink really bad because he came to my place. Let me give you a little style story, because anybody that's gay, he came to my place, and Jonathan was like, he was a little stinky, and I'm like, his odor was just not spark. He's an attractive guy, but he would smell bad. But we ain't care in the house. So
was it because his body was it because of the food, or because he was?
No, it was just musty. He just wasn't bathing. But me, I'm a pro putting you in the shower, and we just get it in. But we made sure, of course, we had to feed him, and made sure whatever. Yeah, so
not you doing the work of the Lord.
Yeah, we go. We'll clean you up, so before I was to be honest with you. Yeah, you can't. And so when people talk about my apartments I had in Dallas, I had always had a lot of roommates, and I had some stories to tell you. Like, we had all type of sessions in the living room, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the
park.
How
was you having people over if you having all these sessions?
I had a lot of it was that way. I was worse when I had a roommate, because roommates attract company. And I always come in like the Wiley Show. So I come in, I'll be really loud doing my show, and the camera won't be on. It's like, oh, is your roommate Wiley? Oh, yeah, I'll be watching this show sometimes. Like, good. Soon when Theo go to sleep and that dude come on, I'm getting I'm going to get him. Oh, wait, did she hang up? I'm sorry. Oh, you still there? Because all right, I'm going to get him. Hold on, y'all. Her phone probably died, y'all. Get him.
Wiley, not you hung up on me.
No.
Getting excited to talk about that man.
No, I said I'm gonna get him, but yeah, that's how that go. But one thing I can say about like Armon and Jason or whatever, the reason why they can't be together is because they don't trust each other. Their egos, they have that same spirit. that I want to be the biggest person ever. I don't want to collaborate with anybody. And they both, Armon used Jason to get in Hollywood, and Jason used Armon to get more noise on YouTube. The only difference is Armon lost in the end because he saw how evil Jason was, but I had to say how he talked down to Armon, and he didn't like it. And he showed us, now you know in celebrity culture, it's frowned upon to post receipts, text messages, private text messages.
Private DMs.
Yeah, that's very frowned upon in Hollywood. But
that's why Lotto is out here struggling now because she leaked that recording of her and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
She looks stupid. I said, you in an industry where they don't even trust nobody. Come on now.
And you did that. And then that's why she out here apologizing. I didn't mean to do all of that. Girl, you can always work at Amazon. They hire.
You see that? Nobody. Like, you could have had a Drake on your album. And you like, She was moving funny. She was moving weird. You know it's bad.
Did that, but she did that because she let the internet get in her head. She tried to sell it to the internet.
Yeah, she had a win for a good month or two. Now she out here. She can't get y'all to buy nothing. It's just, child.
It's a whole struggle. See, one thing about Megan, she's not, as of right now, she's just focusing. Okay, I love her moves. Let me be independent, because she know if I want to make more of my money, I got to be independent. You're not making money in music when you have to share with the label. It's crazy. And once that slave contract she did with Carl was crazy. She said, man.
Yeah, Carl was obsessed and he wasn't paying her money. And then she had all those leeches around. Good for you, Megan. Fire them again if you could.
I'm happy for her. And we can't wait till she releases, because I'm all about a fan of good music. If Megan got a good record out, I'm a fan of that, because again, we want some good music, right? We are a fan of good music. And nobody in this chat just listen to one artist all day, every day, and nobody else. That's crazy. I don't think that person exists. It's probably people out there, but I listen to gospel, rap, country. Like, it's a country song, To Be a Man. That song is...
No, you always talk about him. I want to put you on to that. She's not black, so I hope you don't mind.
Who was that?
Her
Cardi
name
B?
is... No, Renee Rapp. She's a singer. She gives me like... a mix of Lady Gaga with Ariana Grande.
Oh, you don't like her?
No, she's really good. She's like new, up and coming.
Oh, but no, this guy I was talking about was Darius something, like
Darius something with the M, right?
Darius, I think it's like Darius record. Because hold on, because I listen to the song every morning. This song, and I sing.
You said it's a song for the black men. They need to get into it.
Yeah, that's a song for the.
I'll be listening to you on the live.
But that song is just so good. I'm telling you, like Darius Rucker and Dax, DAX. That song is just, that's what's missing in music. A message, a song that put you on your. When I heard that song, I never really heard a song to make you feel good, to appreciate as a man. Yeah, we got women empowerment records, but a song that focus on the struggles of a man. And I like when men uplift other men. That is amazing. And that I would love to interview him. And his audience, majority of them is white. So, but I'm a fan.
I mean, because country music is like that.
Which
is crazy because we started it.
I love me some country music. I love it. And my mama said, "You listen to country." I love country music. I don't know where.
Ain't nothing wrong with country.
I don't know where it happened. It's just the storytelling.
I love country too, but I'm from Louisiana, so we like it all. But
you like Boosie too, huh?
I do like Boosie, yeah.
Mm-hmm. When I was eating this man box, he like. And I knew it when he kept listening to Boosie, and so I said, "Yeah, he gonna want me to eat his booty." And we did exactly that. When we came in the house, I had to eat his booty or whatever.
Oh my God! What?
Man, I had to eat his booty. The way he was bouncing, I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat his booty."
Not you had to eat it.
And that was the first game I came to Dallas. I ate his booty. I never ate booty in my life until I came to Dallas.
Wiley, you're so adventurous with these young males and women. You should write a book.
I'm very adventurous. I don't know where it happened. And the women that's so different. And I feel like I'm gonna be worse with women because I like it so much. I think about Chicago Bay a lot, and I want to duplicate. I just think about Yoni a lot.
Aren't you in Chicago now?
I'm in Chicago now, and once I get the car, it's gonna be worse than Dallas.
And you're gonna be spending all your money getting Chicago Bay.
Just
Wiley,
just women.
protect yourself.
I'm
Protect
gonna have
yourself,
because like with dude, yeah, I gotta protect myself. I'm definitely. I just yeah. It's really gonna be a wrap once I get solidified my place. I also can't wait till my leases over in Texas. I have my place, bring my and I'm gonna do video.
No, I need you to be still at your mama house because we don't need you to be outside, Wiley. Wiley, you was out there being destructive. You was out here with the pastors, the bishops, the Chicago Bays, the girls with the good yo. We can't have that.
I don't want to be reckless, but I will. But I will tell you this though. I know in Vegas I'm gonna be reckless in Vegas because not like regular, like having fun, like because I don't know the last time you went out, but for me, this will be the first time since my last meet and greet in Dallas that I was able to like drink and just dance. And I'm already practicing dance moves in the gym.
Oh, okay.
Like some
You
songs.
about to be TikToking?
Yeah, definitely gonna be TikToking. Yeah, and you know Vegas, and then I'm gonna gamble for the first time ever. I'm gonna gamble.
Oh hell!
I just want the
no.
experience of just playing a blackjack 21 if they still do.
No, absolutely. Who told you to gamble? See,
You don't want me to gamble. I know. I just want the experience. Me and Blue Skies, we gamble. I think one time on a penny machine or something to get them free drinks. And if you'll see when you go to Plaza, I like the bar there, and I didn't know.
I thoroughly enjoy the drinks. Yeah, I know. I tell people all the time, I don't like the casino if they don't bring you free drinks and you spending your money. I think that's crazy.
Like if you gamble, they're gonna keep bringing you. Yeah, they're gonna push you drink, and that's why I can't wait to like for us to like hang out and go out to eat and just like chill and just meet creators. Like I don't even mind any other creators that want to come. Anybody should come. It's Vegas. But it's good.
I told AT2 he should come.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think it would be a great opportunity.
They have an amazing all-you-can-eat buffet, so that would be great.
Yes, I think it's going to be lit. Like, I'm super excited. I already put in my days at work, so that way they can know I'm not doing any work. I'm going to Vegas, and they were like, to see some boxer. I said, a boxer? No.
Yeah, we should. I think it would be amazing.
I don't know what's going on out there, but we're gonna turn up.
And don't Sherelle's girl in Vegas, is she gonna bring that wig?
Did you invite her to come?
I might invite Mr. Perry so we can teach him how to throw it down on her. She can come too, so she can bring that wig.
What?
Because she be thinking she's so iconic on YouTube. I hope she do bring that wig, her, Mr. Perry.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you offline. She had a certain somebody up there today, and I was like, "Oh, if only Wiley could see this."
I can't. I don't even watch the people. But when I catch it over there, because when I had on that wig, they said, "Is he trying to impersonate Sherelle's world?" When I put on that wig, and I said, "Wow, y'all is funny."
You know what? It's crazy. I remember when she went live in the middle of the night. It was like, Wiley is harassing.
Yeah, you remember that. And she deleted the live. It was in the middle of the night. And I was in Dallas. And I got the alert. I said, he do this video about me. He did the live. He shouldn't be on the internet. Why is he saying I'm getting sued?
I laughed so hard at that video. They flagged me. They was so
because it's crazy. She did that video in the middle of the night, and she said she was going to sue me. I said, I don't care. I'm not afraid of a lawsuit. When she going to file it? Go file it tomorrow.
You was like, I know he not putting it down because how you get out the bed and think about me? I was dying. That's what I knew. I said, Wiley is a man. This is funny.
I don't understand that. Like, it was in the middle of the night. Now, usually you're supposed to be getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Why are you worried about Wiley? That's the point.
It was like 4 a.m.
It was.
Too, our time.
It was.
Said, why is she up?
She was up live doing a video, and then because I took up for Armon, and she was bad because I know how to take her for Armon and I know how to drag her. Either one there, because I came on her live and I defended Armon Wiggins. Mind you, I was at work. I can remember it like it was yesterday. I can remember the job I was at. I said, "Listen, I gotta go handle some business. I have a family crisis. I gotta go to
not a family crisis.
Okay, I gotta go defend my fiance. He's getting dragged on the internet." So I ran to the parking lot, and thank God that internet was working, and I defended Armon Wiggins on StreamYard. I did. I remember that. And then our mom was like, "See, Wiley, ain't nobody gonna outdo Wiley defender. I am his Nicki Minaj. I am, you know that. That's what he said, child. They said."
That is so funny. Oh my God, he's gonna be pissed when he see us together. He might drive out to Vegas.
He should.
Oh, we gotta post
he
the
might as
picture.
well, you know, he should. Ain't nobody go because he want to compete. And then I will never forget, I was in Vegas and I took a picture. One of my I was huge, right? He said, "Look how he looked." He dragged your station head. Because you know when you post on your community wall, they don't have to like it to see it. So they can keep
no, that's
going.
truthful. That's how you know, baby. He be tapped in. I'm telling you, the girls. After I posted my birthday weekend, I found out so many people really be tapped into what I be doing.
Yeah.
I said I didn't even post anything my birthday weekend. I said, why are y'all so obsessed with me being in Houston? Like, what are y'all looking for? Nobody's going to jump me. I told y'all I live my real life out loud the way I do on camera. That's the problem. It's too many of them faking it. They out here need PPP. They need the veneers. They need the fillers and everything else. And I'm not against it, right? But make sure your house is in order. Make sure you can afford what you got going on. That's it. I think too many people are trying to be something when they can be themselves. That is the easiest thing to do. That's why Vegas is going to be a hit. The producers is going to be out there. Bay Squad is going to be out there. We're going to have us a good time. It's going to set him off so bad. We're going to set the YouTube streets on fire. They're going to wish they brought their behinds to Vegas because they're going to talk shit about us, Wiley.
Yeah, they're going to talk a whole lot. That's what they do on the internet. And for me, when they did it to me, I didn't care because I came to visit because I have thick skin. Armon have crashed out. He's not going to do anything but booger sugar, massive booger sugar. Ooh. And that's what it is.
The fact that you call his stalker the stalker. It's just all that. Like,
and Wiley. He said his stalker, he's very, you know, and that's what he was. And Auntie Hammy said, he said, why you get mad at Wiley calling him a stalker when you got a video that called the man a stalker and you still monetizing the video? The video's still up. So why are you getting mad at Wiley calling the man a stalker?
Baby, because
if anybody put hands on you and show you, that is a stalker. That's a deranged person. And that's the last person I want to kiss and hug, honestly, and post it on my platform because you're sending a signal to your haters. Rush up on me and you can get in my presence and we could take a picture.
My thing is this: why would you do that in your bestie? Is in a legal situation with this man?
Yeah, that's true.
Just see the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. This is why Armon keeps coming back to redo the test. You need to give a sermon on that, maybe tomorrow, about how come you keep going through the test because you can't have a testimony without doing the work.
Yeah, he gotta
do that one again.
I think for him, he gotta put them cards down. He conjuring up weak spirits. He's not conjuring up strong spirits.
Is he still doing the cards?
He still take the classes because I know on Sundays he sit down, he drinks his tea. He burned his candles, his healing candles, and he take classes. He really take classes for this, and it's a waste because he get 3 people to watch him on YouTube doing readings because they don't care nothing about those because most of those women are Christians and they don't believe in that witchcraft.
Not as witchcraft, Wiley.
They call it witchcraft. When you see them comments, they said, "Listen, it's witchcraft." That's why he took down a post when he said he's selling crystals out the dirt. His boyfriend was digging, putting the crystals in the dirt and said it's healing power, special powers that make your yoni spring gold juice on people. It was just crazy. And guess what? He deleted it. Nobody bought that. And he charged hundreds of dollars for those crystals that you can go to the nearest park and dig up a thing. But yeah, he was doing that. And then his boyfriend, I saw his boyfriend. He was in there digging in the dirt in somebody's backyard selling crystals.
Oh, I don't want no crystals. You got to dig up now.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot. I've never seen anybody who worked with the rocks and crystals bury them. I don't know what that's about.
It's called craziness because, don't get me wrong, I want to see everybody be there, whatever they want to be. But I think Armon, I think maybe Hollywood, maybe that is not for him because that's a very, I don't, you probably know this. That's a very tough town, Hollywood.
The celebrity world is very tough. So just because I'm not a celebrity, I know people feel like I am, but I'm not. I just date, the ones who date me. So it's a lot that goes into it, and they like their secrets kept, right? So imagine saying that you work for somebody who runs LA pretty much, because that's what Jason Lee do. I mean, this man threatened Beyonce on public domain, and nobody batted his eye. So you worked for somebody like that. Then when y'all fell out, you exposed literally almost everything. You was showing in 4K, right? Nobody wants to be exposed. Like, we laugh and kiki, but nobody wants to be exposed, not even YouTubers. So I don't know what he thought he was going to gain from that. And then you want to be in the in crowd, but yet you're always telling what's going on subconsciously or consciously. Like the fact that he told that Jocelyn said she loved the powdered donuts and asking Glorilla about powdered donuts. And I'm like, what? Why would you spill that to us? Nobody knew what was going on, right? But you ran at the opportunity to tell. He it's like he can't be trusted, or he's like, I don't know. And then he's like, if I could show y'all the footage, I would. Very, I will do anything for an opportunity to be in there. And I'm happy he's not, because they would eat him up alive. Like, he would be worse off than Christian Keys, to be honest, because he don't know how to say no. And we've seen him at his worst, right? On camera. So yeah, it's wild.
It really is. That's why I say Armon Wiggins, I always said he just needs to move to North Carolina or South Carolina.
North Carolina to be with the pastor?
He'd be right there with him. We got to
You know that Bruja is going to be pissed. They're
they can have a good old time there.
Oh my God, Wiley. Why are you like this? And I love it. Listen, don't ever change. I don't care what nobody say. You can have your opinion. To the people who did like Pink Friday too, that's cool. Listen, music is objective. There's a lot of things we don't like, and if you did like it, you like it. Don't let Wiley get under your skin. And to Armon, because I know you're listening, I think you are a great man. I think you're an amazing content creator, but I also think you lack emotional intelligence, and that's what's holding you back. Once you're able to master that, maybe you will flourish. And this is coming from somebody who said who didn't like you. I don't even know you not to like you, but yeah. Thank you, Wiley, for having me up. I can't wait to meet you in Las Vegas.
I can't wait either. It's amazing. And I hope to see more creators collaborate and to meet their people. And you will notice when you meet them, it's a different vibe. Like, you're going to remember. So that's all that when you have these smaller crowds, you remember people. Remember those.
Yes,
people.
You do. Why do they care about the numbers? They care about the numbers because they want to be there. Just ask to come. We might say yes. We already told y'all where we're gonna be at.
Yeah.
Like, they're so obsessed with us. Like, cute Mariah Carey.
Yeah. They be like, oh, he only got 4 people there. Who cares?
Who cares if the 4 of us have a good time? You know what's crazy? Wiley, I can get into anything. So if it's just 4 of us, and let's say we need to get into VIP somewhere, baby, we getting in. That's less work I got to do with, hey, I got my 3 other friends with me. Child, please. They're about to be real pissed, okay?
Yeah, I can't wait, man, because everybody was looking like it's a brand new year. I think everybody's looking just to have a good time, especially for those like us that work. And majority of people work, unless we got somebody wealthy coming. Great. Hopefully they invest in us like they invested in Jason Lee. But I'm not taking clothes off unless it's a good amount. I don't know about Couture Bay, but if it's about 500,000, Okay. Let me take off
Listen,
my shirt. Let me take off my pants.
if Wiley is not taking off anything until we get it in writing, we want the physical contract as his social media manager. I say that right here,
Okay.
right now.
And it better
So
be
you
in that
ain't doing the
count.
paperwork.
Okay. Before I show my
before
bread
he show
basket.
anything. Yeah. I can't wait. Not an indecent proposal. This is gonna get good already.
Because man, that's good, man. I'm just shout out to like the new, like you said, the new YouTubers that post the Instagram videos of these other big creators, because the big creators always try to throw a rock and hide their hand. So I'm glad the up and coming creators are like, no, we saw this, we put it out there. And that's how I went in the comments. I said, when I saw the video, I said, yeah, Jason Lee and Armon is one of the same, because I know his people is going to send a screenshot of that comment and they're going to send it to him.
Child, who cares? He ain't gonna do nothing but complain on Station Head or some back chat, and it's gonna get right back to us. That's what I was saying. Like, if he stood 10 toes deep in it, he wouldn't keep getting exposed. That's why he's mad. Just say it out loud. All this sneaking and geeking, baby, that's what gets you caught up. But again, thank you to the producers for listening to me. I can't wait to see you in Vegas, Wiley. I can't wait to negotiate this indecent proposal because, we want the money. Show us the money. And thank you, Wiley. I love you. I hope y'all have a good night.
Thank you so very much.
Bye.
Bye. Man, anybody else want to call in? Me and Couture will be in Vegas April 26, 2017. You live on the Wiley Show. Hey, how you doing?
I just want to talk about how Nicki, baby, she ate Kim up. She ate little Kim up. These girls talking about this and that. She ate her up.
You said she ate Lil' Kim up?
Yes, Nicki Minaj with this album, the history she's making, the number ones, the Billboard charts, everything. She ate her up. And these girls talking about Foxy did this and that. She did. Foxy was that girl. I think Little Kim started the whole beef between them. It was her fault. It was her fault.
Do you feel like Nicki Minaj sold those many albums, or do you feel like those are a bunch of bots?
No, baby. Her Barb's paid for those albums.
Okay.
She don't need no payola. That's Cardi B. You didn't know that, boo?
For 1 to 10, how was good of Nicki Minaj album?
I think about a solid 8.5.
Why not a 10?
Out of 1 out of 10.
I said, why not give it a 10?
Because I'm not a big fan of her singing on the album.
Exactly.
But I thought
I was the only one.
But I do like her rapping. She has some good songs on there. So out of all her songs, majority of them I like. It's probably maybe 3 or 4 I don't like. Mm-hmm.
Remember that song that she made, and it was a black woman that sang the backup vocals? What was the name of that record? Y'all, if y'all know the name of the record, because she let the background singer to really go at it when she performed this song live. I don't know if it's...
Are you talking about Tasha Cobbs?
No, it's not Tasha Cobbs. One of Nicki Minaj's backup vocalists. Some song, the backup vocalists just take the song to the next level. It's not Tasha Cobbs. I want to know, is it Pills and Portia? What song is... It's a ballad. Almost like a ballad, but she's rapping. I don't know if they know the name, but yeah, she should allow that chick to sing backup, look like she can make fried chicken and smothered pork chops. She should have made her do the singing on that album if she didn't want to bring a more mainstream artist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she did pretty good. I'm so proud of her. She shut these girls
Did you
down.
buy the album?
I did not. I have Apple Music, so I don't buy albums. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Really?
just listen to Apple Music. I'm a streaming girl. I just
So you did
stream.
not buy the Keisha Cole record?
No, no, no. I'm not. I like the old Keisha Cole. I don't like this new Keisha Cole. The record with her Monica. Um, it didn't really do anything for me. Honestly, Nicki really shouldn't have came out with a deluxe. Nothing about it was deluxe. Um, Besides adding Keisha Cole, Monica, and 50 Cent. And 50 Cent really didn't need to be on that record. What was it, Beep Beep?
I think she did that for the people that buy her album
Mm-hmm.
because she put all these
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, he really didn't need to be on that record. He didn't really do it any justice. But she ate these girls up. And Little Kim, something's wrong with her. I
I
just
mean,
don't
why
get.
you brought her up like for the fifth time? You don't like Lil Kim?
Well, it's sad that she's supposed to be this legend. You know, she's supposed to be the queen bee, and she's not doing it. Ever since she went to prison and got out, she has not been the same girl. She cannot bounce back for nothing. And it's really sad to see her go down like this because Nicki said these girls are going to be picking her fruit. And Little Kim is one of them. Little Kim can never bounce back in the rap game. She's too old. She has a daughter. She don't know what she want to do. And I was telling my homegirl, I said, Little Kim should have had like a little clothing line, a makeup, something, some type of revenue out here, like Cardi B with the whip shops and stuff. Little Kim has nothing. She has nothing.
So
I feel
Lil Kim
sad for
didn't
the
sleep
girl.
with your man.
I feel sad for I'm sorry?
So Lil Kim did not sleep with your man.
My man. No. Mm-mm. I just feel sad because I used to love Little Kim, but baby, when Nicki dropped this album, I'm a Barb now. I love Nicki.
So wait. Now you
She's
lost.
feeding me what I need. Little Kim is not feeding me.
Wait. So you mean to tell me you became a fan once this album came out?
Yes, because I did not like Nicki.
Really?
Because of the beef that her
Wait
and
a minute.
Kim
I don't believe that, ma'am, that you literally said, screw Lil Kim. I'm a fan of Lil Kim, but soon as Pink Friday 2 come out.
I hate to say it, but yes. And I always liked Nicki and Little Kim, don't get me wrong. But when Nicki dropped this album,
wow.
It's more of a mature
chat. Do y'all believe her? Type yes in the chat if y'all believe her. Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, Nicki, this album, you have to realize, Wiley, Little Kim is not feeding her fans what we want. So when these girls are feeding you, you have to take it. You got to take the bait, boo. You got to take it.
Somebody in the
are
chat,
you going to eat or are you going to starve?
Somebody in the chat said, no, I don't believe her. And I don't believe she is a cisgender woman.
Excuse me?
This is nothing like.
Baby, this is all fish. Baby, this is all fish over here. I'm laying down. I'm comfortable. I had me some wine. I was watching your show. I said, let me call and get my scope on things.
Pretty
in
the chat said, don't know real woman said I'm real fish.
She can't tell me what to say. You can't tell nobody what to say, whether you a man or a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You don't tell me what to say and tell me what I am. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm real fish. I have a real coochie. Okay? I have kids, boo. I'm 50 years old.
Okay. Y'all
My
heard
man
her.
is in the room sleep, and he pays all my bills. Well, our bills, because we're married. But, you know, hey, I'm well taken care of.
Yeah, because Cutie K said, you ain't real nothing but a pack of beef.
I don't know what she means by a pack of beef. Now this coochie is beef, okay? It's plenty of it, plenty lips of it, okay? So,
well, thank you.
I don't know what these girls are talking about, but while that's all I want to call in, I'm gonna let you, get to the next caller. But you have a good night, and like I said, Team Nicki over here. So,
all right, thank you so very much.
Okay, bye.
Y'all was dragging in the chat. Anybody else want to call in? Y'all was dragging in the chat. Give me 1 second. I done F my grandmother. I done F'd up her recliner. This is crazy. It's broke. I'm trying to. Oh, I broke it. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in to the Wiley Show. We're going to do our closing. Little black boy. You are beautiful. Little black girl. You are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you for your amazing support. We will see you all in the next video. Make sure y'all subscribe. And if you want to contribute to the show, you can. $ Marquise Wiley 28 Zelle Wiley Show at gmail.com. Thank you all so very much. I'm about to chill because I will watch a movie and enjoy this movie. Thank you. Did y'all enjoy the show? Press 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the show. Press 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the show. Just type 1 if you can. Just type 1 if you can at this time. If you can at this time. Just type 1. Thank you all. And I will see y'all in the next video. If you got any questions, you can always text me or call me at 972-674-9462. Thank you. Okay, any questions, or if you want to call or troll me, that is the number. 972-674-9462. Thank you all. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.